Have you ever caught your bird just staring at you? Not blinking, not moving, just completely locked onto you, like it has something urgent to say. You look away, you look back, and it's still watching you. That feeling is not your imagination. Your bird is absolutely, intentionally communicating with you. And most bird owners have no idea what their bird is actually trying to say in those moments. Today, we're going to change that. By the end of this video, you'll never look at your bird stare the same way again. To understand why your bird stares, you first need to understand how birds experience the world. Birds are primarily visual creatures. While humans rely heavily on speech and touch to communicate, birds rely almost entirely on sight. Their eyes are among the most advanced in the entire animal kingdom. And that's not an exaggeration. A bird's eye takes up nearly 50% of the total volume of its skull. In comparison, human eyes take up just 5%. Birds can see colors completely invisible to us, including ultraviolet light. They can detect motion faster than we can process it. So when your bird stares at you, it is using its most powerful sense to gather information, communicate emotion, and engage with you on a deeply instinctual level. Every stare has a meaning. Every gaze is a sentence. Your bird is speaking in a language most owners have never been taught to read. The very first reason your bird stares at you is one of the most fascinating. It is studying you. Birds in the wild are constantly scanning their environment for threats, food, and social cues. As a pet, your bird has transferred that instinct entirely onto you. You are its flock. You are its world. And so it watches you carefully and constantly. When you walk into a room, your bird immediately picks up on your energy. Are your shoulders tense? Is your voice sharp? Are you moving quickly or slowly? Your bird processes all of this in seconds and adjusts its own emotional state based on what it observes. That long stare you catch across the room means your bird is doing a full assessment of your mood before deciding how to respond to you. This is why bird owners often notice their birds acting unsettled on stressful days. Even before any direct interaction, the bird already read the room. It already read you. Birds are incredibly social animals. In the wild, they live in flocks, constantly chirping, grooming each other, and maintaining social bonds throughout the day. As a pet living in your home, you are its flock, and when a bird feels it hasn't had enough of your time and connection, it will find ways to tell you. One of the most common ways is the stare, a long, direct gaze, sometimes with a subtle head tilt, a soft chirp, or a gentle feather ruffle. Is your bird's way of saying, "I'm right here. Come be with me." If you notice your bird staring at you while you're busy working or watching TV, don't brush it off. That is a genuine bid for connection. Birds that consistently have their social needs ignored can develop stress behaviors like feather plucking, excessive screaming, or loss of appetite. Something as simple as 5 minutes of direct interaction can completely reset your bird's emotional state and strengthen your bond in ways you wouldn't expect. Birds are also endlessly curious. Their brains are constantly seeking new stimulation, new patterns, and new information. So if you're doing something unusual, cooking a new meal, assembling furniture, trying a new hairstyle, or even just sitting somewhere you don't normally sit, your bird will stare. It isn't concerned or threatened. It's simply fascinated. Think of it like a child watching someone do something they've never seen before. The eyes go wide, the body goes still, and the brain goes to work making sense of what's happening. This kind of stare is usually easy to identify. Your bird's body will be relaxed, its feathers slightly fluffed, and it may tilt its head from side to side to get different angles. This is one of the most endearing forms of bird staring. Pure, innocent curiosity from one of nature's most inquisitive minds. Here's something that might surprise you. Your bird may stare at you simply because it loves you. In the bird world, sustained, relaxed eye contact with a trusted companion is one of the clearest expressions of comfort and deep affection. It means your bird feels completely safe in your presence and wants to be close to you, even from a distance. You may notice this most during the quiet moments of the day. When you're reading, resting, or simply sitting still, your bird will find you across the room and just watch you peacefully. No agenda, no urgency, just the bird equivalent of sitting close to someone you love. If your bird also blinks during these stares, closing its eyes slowly and reopening them while looking at you, that is one of the highest compliments a bird can give. It is their way of saying, "I feel safe with you. I'm happy you're here." Always slow, blink back. It speaks directly to your bird's sense of security and deepens your bond every single time. Now here is something critical that every bird owner must understand. Not every stare is warm and loving. A hard, unblinking, intense stare, combined with a stiff body, pinned pupils, meaning the pupils rapidly shrinking and expanding, and feathers held tight against the body is a warning signal. Your bird is uncomfortable, threatened, or preparing to defend itself. This can happen when a stranger enters the room, when your bird is startled, or when it's placed in an unfamiliar environment. The key difference between an affectionate stare and a defensive stare is always the body. A relaxed bird stares with soft body language. An alarmed bird stares with tension, radiating through every feather. When you see this stare, slow down, lower your voice, avoid direct eye contact for a moment, and give your bird space to calm itself. Never force interaction when your bird is in this state. Patience is everything. Here is something most people never learn. Birds typically use monocular vision, meaning each eye works somewhat independently, giving them a nearly 360-degree field of view to watch for predators. But when a bird deliberately turns to look at you with both eyes at the same time, called binocular vision, that is a conscious, intentional choice. It means your bird is giving up its wide safety field of view to focus entirely on you. Think about what that means. Your bird, whose every survival instinct tells it to watch all directions at once, is choosing to narrow its entire visual world down to just your face. That level of focused attention is not accidental. It is one of the most significant things your bird can offer you. So how should you respond when your bird stares at you? Slow, blink back. If your bird is staring softly, close your eyes slowly and reopen them while looking at your bird. Do this 2 or 3 times and watch how your bird responds. Most will mirror you or visibly relax. Speak gently. Your bird wants to feel acknowledged. A calm, warm voice, even just saying its name softly, tells your bird that you received its message and you're present with it. Move toward it when appropriate. If the stare is attention-seeking, don't make your bird wait too long. Even a brief visit to its perch or a gentle scratch on the head can completely satisfy what it's asking for. And always respect the warning stare. If the body language is tense, back off, stay calm, and let your bird settle in its own time. Your bird is never staring at you for no reason. Whether it's reading your mood, asking for love, expressing curiosity, showing deep affection, or sending you a warning, every stare is a window into exactly what your bird is thinking and feeling in that moment. The beautiful truth is this: your bird chose you as its flock, and every time it locks eyes with you across the room, it is doing what birds have done for thousands of years with the ones they trust most. It is simply saying, "You matter to me." Learn its language, respond with patience, and you'll build a bond with your bird that most people never get to experience. If this video helped you understand your bird better, please give it a like, subscribe for more bird behavior content every week, and tell us in the comments, what does your bird's stare look like? We truly want to know. Until next time, keep watching your birds, because trust me, they're always watching you.